兄弟们，旁边我的2位老哥就是 Rolling Loud Thailand 的2位大老板。那今天就是也有机会可以找他们来我们的直播聊一下。Alright, so let's take it back to the 2004 era, like 20 years ago, bro. How did you guys start?
Damn, 20 years back.
For real.
I started out in Vancouver, Canada, born and raised. Buddha's born and raised in Jackson Heights, Queens. I'm gonna let him explain, man. It's a lot going on.
You guys
20 years
grew up
ago.
together?
No, we didn't grow up together. He grew up in New York City. I grew up in Vancouver, Canada. We met over here in about 2004. Buddha's been DJing in New York City.
So pretty much born and raised Jackson Heights, Queens, New York City. Grew up in the whole scene. When I was around 20, I met this guy named Wade from a group called Titanium, and that's the reason why they brought me to Thailand.
Okay.
Because they were looking for like a Thai DJ. It's a Thai hip hop group. So Titanium is the pioneers of Thai hip hop. That's where it all started. I came out here. I met Ono. He was the only guy that spoke kind of like English. The part that we got really close, I had a guy that was carrying my DJ bag. And I lost my bag. I was like, damn, I gotta go back to New York City. And then he helped me just get my music back, so I didn't have to go back to New York.
Back in the day, we were still carrying
Like vinyl and then the CD.
Of course.
No USBs.
So before this, you guys wasn't really coming back to Thailand?
Nah.
No?
I'm Thai myself,
Yeah.
Thai American, but I didn't really. When I came back, it was just for like family stuff. So, but then when I
Like
met
once a
him,
year.
yeah, we'd see family only, no nightlife, no nothing.
For sure.
So he was in the nightlife, I was in the nightlife. So, yo, let's start a crew. Let's start a movement out here for like Asians, like let's call it Bangkok Invaders. Like we're in Bangkok, we're invading the scene. Like we're DJing at every club, every country, every city, you name it, we're there. Bangkok Invaders.
Is it like hip hop that you're talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. So
all
was
hip-hop.
hip hop already a thing back then?
Back in the day, no. Over here in Thailand, it was very
So you guys
little.
were kind of the pioneers.
There was hip hop, of course, but it was just like for us, it's different because we're for like westernized, right? We're American, he's Canadian. Like we have different views, and we came here and we saw like we can make it better, So that's why we started the Bangkok Invaders.
Hip hop's only been like 20, 25 years in Thailand around.
So 2004
A little more.
Like
around
2-3 years.
2000.
It's been around, but not yet. Titanium was one of that broke it.
Would you say you guys grew up listening to hip hop?
Hell yeah.
I'm from New York, so growing up is hip hop. So.
Grew up, I guess, mostly on East Coast hip hop, a lot of it, right?
Yes.
Jay-Z, Wu-Tang, Nas. I grew up on the West
Deep.
Coast, so yeah, a lot of Dr. Dre was my idol. The whole 90s era, man. I still love that era.
Okay, so like you guys say, like you guys met here back in 2004, and then you guys started this Bangkok Invaders.
Yes.
And how do you think you guys helped the hip hop scene out here back in the days?
I mean, we really promoted everyone's music through DJing. A lot of the hip hop artists didn't have a platform to promote their music back in the day. The clubs were a major way to promote them. We pretty much brainwashed everybody with Thai hip hop, man, in the early days, We would just play it every day, nonstop, especially Titanium.
I was part of Titanium, so I was telling everybody, yo, play Thai Tay, play Thai Tay, play Thai Tay. Like, it was just a whole movement. It was crazy.
A whole movement. I think in 2007, we came to a point where we wanted to organize the Asian Hip Hop Festival, and Titanium really put a lot of power and effort into organizing this thing called Asian Hip Hop Festival in Thailand. This was kind of the first hip hop festival that reunited Asia. We invited about 7, 8 countries from Asia.
Who we bring? Headliner was Nas.
Headliner was Nas. Taiwan, we had MC Hot Dog. Japan was Zebra, Joe Flizzo, Malaysia. So we had all these guys coming from different countries and representing, and that was the beginning. It was like 2007. That's where I met MC Hot Dog.
Okay.
I met ESO.
You guys played in Taiwan before, right?
A
when I announced the event, people were like, "Oh, I used to listen to them playing in Taiwan back in the days."
That was like 15 years ago at least. But it was dope, man. We met, your guys, Hot Dog and ESO, and then I think ESO at that time was like
He just started.
He was just starting. He was like MC Hot Dog's support hype man.
He's like the number one rapper.
Yeah, and then now look at him now.
For sure.
Look at him now, like
It's
15,
crazy.
20 years later. He's a superstar, man.
Yeah, because the guy who told me he's like an OG, But he was like, bro, I listened to them like DJ like when I was a kid.
Yeah, exactly, man, exactly. But it's great to see the movement in Taiwan
For sure.
too. Especially with MJ116. They're superstars, man. They sell out.
We appreciate you guys like showing love to Taiwan.
No,
like,
man.
You guys
Always,
got Taiwanese people performing Rolling Loud Loud Thailand, bro.
Yo, we need you, ESO, next year, this year, bro.
Let's do it.
Where you at?
You heard it here first. You know?
116, bro.
For sure.
Rolling Loud.
All right, so like you guys say, you guys used to be DJing a lot.
Yeah.
But how did the transition come about from DJ to, doing hella shows?
We've been working a lot. I mean, past 20 years on concerts out here in Asia a lot. You know, we've supported Jay-Z's show, his Asia tour. We supported 50 Cent's tour back in the day. You know, we've been doing a lot of hip hop stuff, and we came to the point where
What's next?
what's next? What's next for Asia?
We gotta take it up a notch. Like,
yeah.
how are we gonna put Asia on the map? How are we gonna just represent?
Bridging the gap.
Get everyone together just to represent each
sure.
country. That's what we want.
Yeah,
For sure.
COVID was one of those things where we were stuck in a position. The whole entertainment industry, right? You know,
Shut
The
down.
whole world.
Shut down.
Closed.
Asia was one of the first ones to shut down, and we were really conservative out here. So we were thinking how to come out of COVID big. We met a lot of good people, a lot of good partners, and we thought bring Rolling Loud out to Asia and come out.
Something
of
different
COVID.
too, right? Because
Yeah.
Asia's really big on EDM. So we were like, let's do something like, let's change it. Let's bring the biggest hip hop festival in the world over here, and people are gonna be like, what? How is this possible?
For
You know?
sure. So you guys being, doing this bridging the gap thing, and then, hella, local artists from Thailand. Because I'm from Taiwan,
Okay.
Like, who would you say is the most influential Thai rapper?
Do you know Thai hip hop?
I know,
Who you like?
my number one, 1 mil.
Okay.
Because I feel the American vibe. I don't understand a single word that he said, but I feel the vibe.
You feel the vibe,
Yeah, 1 mil.
I mean, 1 mil is on top of it, man. He's killing it, bro. His music translate right on the same level as international hip hop
For sure,
right now.
for
you
sure.
know?
And then he's doing collab with American artists.
Exactly. So we got artists like that, who are really killing it. We have more like obviously commercial artists, all levels of artists. You have people like Millie, who's also bridging the gap for
Yeah.
Thailand,
Yeah.
working with 88 Rising, performing out in America as well.
Right.
And then you got like OGs like Titanium, who got features with Snoop Dogg, different things like that. Asia's really growing, man. Yuki Chiba, shout out to Yuki Chiba from Japan. He got the whole thing with Megan Thee Stallion. He put Asia on the map big time last year.
For sure. Doing collab with like Duke Deuce.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly, man. So like a lot of people are really killing it, and we just want to keep pushing it with the platform we have. We got Rolling Loud. We got all the top Asian artists coming to Rolling Loud. We're trying to create more collaborations, get people working with each other and bridge this gap.
Come together,
Yeah. So that's what we love to do, and we love to get everyone together,
So yeah, for those who know us, we try to unite everybody and spread
We're
love.
super behind the scenes.
Yeah, we spread love.
Over the years, and
Nah, you guys are a legend. I'm from Taiwan. I know you guys are a legend. When you guys reach out, like I appreciate that.
No, I know
For
what
sure.
to do, man. And also,
It's like you guys showing love to Taiwan, and then you guys take the market serious. Because really, Taiwanese people be flying here just for fucking Rolling Loud Thailand.
Yeah, man. We would love it, man. 2025 gonna be
For sure.
big, so Taiwan come through, man. It's gonna be epic, man. And I would love Taiwan to represent at Rolling Loud too.
For sure. Iso.
Iso.
You heard it here
Yeah.
first.
No,
He's-
we linked up with him in Japan last year. At
Last year?
AH1 Festival.
And you guys talked about it?
Yeah, we talked. So,
Anything we can know?
well, I hope, man.
Okay. So like you say, like bridging the gap is what it's all about, right?
Yes.
How would you describe the current stage of the Thai hip hop scene right now compared to 20 years ago when you guys started?
Damn. 20 years ago, there were like this many rappers.
Now it's
Now it's just like
everyone's a rapper, clique, crew. It's a lot. It's good, but let's see who can really withstand this. Make it happen.
yeah, originality, creativity, everyone's coming out. There's so many rappers now. We got so many like rap talent shows as well.
In Thailand?
Yeah, we had The Rapper, which was great. Show Me the Money came from Korea.
That's what's up.
We
Oh,
got-
they doing it in Thailand?
Yes.
Same crew?
Yeah, same.
Oh,
crew.
that's what's
Yeah,
up.
same. So, this whole hip hop scene blew up, man. 20 years ago, and now it's just a whole different scene. From the hip hop rapping side to the fashion side, it's a whole nother game.
For sure. Would you guys say hip hop is like the #1 genre in Thailand right now?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, everything is big here. Pop
Right.
music, EDM is massive out here.
Right.
Everyone's open to music out here, I feel.
All right, so the reason why we're all here is because,
man.
Rolling Loud Thailand.
Yep.
Can you guys tell people how did the conversation start in the first place?
Jeez.
How'd you guys do this?
We were trying to figure out how can we come out of COVID with a big bang. EDM festivals are huge out here. We wanted to do something totally different. So hip hop was something we wanted to do. We were thinking to do our own hip hop festival, and we thought Rolling Loud might be the perfect franchise to bring out to Asia. It already has a big buzz in America, and it's expanding globally at the time, and we thought it would be perfect. And our good friend, brother, DJ Kid, out of New York City, part of a 50 Cent's crew, to be the DJ for 50 Cent. He linked us up with the Rolling Loud guys, Tarek and Matt. This was in about, 2019?
Yeah.
And then we started talking with Kid, Matt, and Tarek, and just on expansion of doing Rolling Loud Thailand.
It wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy.
Of course.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, my next question is, what challenges or obstacles you guys face?
Yeah, I mean, for them to believe in Asia, for them to believe in us wasn't easy. These guys are on the top of their game, right?
For sure.
The biggest hip hop festival in the world. So
Who are these guys coming from Asia trying to do this?
yeah, we had to really show them who we are. We had to give them, our background, make sure we're credible, and just make sure we're legit. And obviously all that was dope. So we started working on Rolling Loud, and it took us almost 3 years to really lock it in.
Just back and
For
forth,
the first ever
flying
Rolling
to
Loud
LA, flying Miami, New York.
Yeah, we went to every Rolling Loud just to build the relationship, build the trust, and finally, man, we kicked it off, in 2023. We never took no as an answer. We never gave up, man, and we wanted to do this for fucking Asia. We wanted to do this for hip hop. We wanted to help bridge this gap between Asia and the rest of the world with hip hop, and we thought Rolling Loud was the best way. We finally did it. 2025
Yes, sir.
this year.
Yeah.
Still pushing.
The third one.
Still a lot of work, but you know what I mean?
I'll be honest, when we dropped that lineup in 2023 with Travis Scott, Chris Brown, Cardi B, a lot of people didn't believe it was true.
For sure.
A lot of haters too. A lot of haters.
People be coming to Taiwan to do shows, right? And then people being, canceling shows because of, some.
But that's the thing with us. We support everyone. Like, if you want to bring a hip hop act here, same thing here. Like, they'll book it and then they'll cancel it. So everyone's just like, excited, and then you feel let down.
Yeah.
So that's why we anyone who does events, just go. You got to keep going. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But it's true, a lot of artists do cancel coming out to Asia, man.
We're on the other side of the world.
Especially if it's a one-off show, and they're like, it's one show, they gotta travel, a whole day and a whole day to get home. It happens all the time.
Yeah.
What happened to us in year 2? Luckily, in year 1, Buddah and Matt and Tarek from the US, they really have a good relationship with the artists. So we really speak to the artists beforehand, like, hey, you guys want to come out to Thailand? We let them know about the journey. It takes this long to get there and back. We offer them a good package,
Right.
some good hospitality, and we just want them to come out and show them love. So year 1, Buddah spoke to a lot of artists that we confirmed, just to make sure that they're gonna come.
Yeah,
They
you
want
guys
to
are
come.
hand in hand, talking to these people, right?
Yes.
For example, we met Uzi Vert, and he was like, yo, we're doing Rolling Loud Thailand. He's like, yo, I want to go. I said, we're going to book you. You better come. He's like, I'm there.
They like pinky promise.
There's a video as well.
When I saw Uzi in the first Rolling Loud Thailand, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I was down there, So last year it was the second Rolling Loud
Yes.
Thailand.
Yes.
And then I've heard people were saying that there are gonna be 5 shows in a row, 5 years. Is that true?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
That's the plan.
The plan is at least 5 years of Rolling Loud in Asia. We would love to expand Rolling Loud into other parts of Asia. We're looking into that already this year. So, Asia, get ready, man. It could be coming to a country near you, Taiwan,
For
maybe
sure,
Japan,
for sure.
maybe, anywhere, man.
Yeah, so of course, Rolling Loud is an American brand.
Yes.
So when you guys are deciding the lineup,
Yes.
how do you guys keep the balance between local artists and foreign artists?
We try to balance it out as much as we can. We want to definitely bring out the big headliners from the U.S., right? Obviously, right? Because that's what everybody really wants
For
to
sure.
see, right? But any of the artists, like the supporting artists, all the big Asian artists, we try to support everyone. We've been putting everyone down, starting with our friends.
We know a lot of people in each
Yeah.
country, the
So-
biggest artists,
For sure.
biggest
Yeah.
DJs. So we ask them too, respectfully, who's good, or who's up next, or who's making a buzz. We kind of reach out to all our friends.
Yeah, man, we love to show love, but in terms of how many Asian artists we book, how many Thai artists we book, it just depends on the lineup and how many slots we have left. But we try to book at least 50% Asian artists and 50% more international international.
50,
US.
that's pretty good.
Yeah, man. We really try to push the Asian scene a lot through Rolling Loud as well. And I think it's a great mix of having the US and Asian artists all together, sharing one stage, you know. Like Rocky last year, I don't know if you saw, he brought out Hanuman Kind. You know, for the remix. So they premiered their remix.
Yeah.
That was probably one of Asia's biggest moments where
He's going crazy.
yeah. So we want to create more moments like that with Rolling Loud. Many things can happen from this, bro.
So you guys just shared the story with Lil Uzi Vert, right?
Yeah.
Is there any the most craziest story you guys can share?
I feel year one was, I think Travis coming out was crazy. Travis and Offset, they shot a video in Padre. That was pretty
Right
crazy.
next door to the venue.
So Travis was like, "Oh, I want to shoot a video," and we had to help him put it together the day of the show. He did it on the show day in the daytime with Offset, so we had to like rent out, you know, a bunch of places for him, you know, really handle that video for him, and that was dope, man.
We took Fat Joe to ride elephants.
Yeah, we took Fat Joe, tourists, elephants, tigers, you know. We really showed them some of Thailand's dopest tourism stuff. And yeah, man, we had good times with these artists, man. I think Chris Brown had a great time out here with his family, and Cardi B had a great time out here as well. So yeah, man, just hosting these artists and showing them what Thailand's all about, you know.
It's an honor, you know.
Yeah, man, it's an honor, man.
Okay, so a lot of people want to ask this.
Yep.
Why
What's up?
didn't Cardi come last year?
Man,
Canceled the one before. When was someone wireless?
The night before?
yeah,
What is it?
so he canceled us the day before. It was personal reasons. I don't know exactly why. I hope we can bring him back, man.
This year?
Yeah, I hope so, man.
I bet, you know, when things like this happen, people like me, you know, we're wondering, like, what's gonna happen, you know? Because you guys definitely
Hip-hop.
signed some contract.
Yeah, but things happen and it's far. Like we said, we're like 30 hours away from America. Some people maybe don't feel like coming or personal reasons, you know.
Yeah, so sometimes it's totally out of our hand. We couldn't do anything about it.
Because, you know, people usually blame the organizer first.
course.
You know, not the
course.
artist.
Of course, of
Yeah.
course. So I mean, shit like this happens, man. We're far away, but we do our best to make sure all our customers and everybody.
Yeah, how
come
did
on
you
our
guys make the decision of replacing him with Eat?
Well, Yeet was a possible option for us. He was in the region as well. He was in the UAE at the time, doing another show. So the routing worked out for us great. You know, he's also in the same Gen Z kind of.
I think that was his first time headlining too, so
that was his first
that's
time
another.
headlining as well. So we wanted to replace Cardi and make sure all our Rolling Loud Thailand fans were satisfied. At least we had some
sure.
replacement for him. But anyway, Cardi fans, yeah, man, I apologize,
Hopefully this
and
year,
hopefully,
you know.
yeah, let's see what happens this year.
Don't worry, it's not us, alright?
Alright, so besides all the music, all the
Yeah.
artists, you know, you guys also do like tattoo and haircut.
Yes,
in
yes,
the-
our
in the
whole
venue.
clique.
Can you guys tell people more about the whole event and venue?
Yeah, of course. So Rolling Loud Thailand, we try to incorporate all types of hip hop elements. So we got a tattoo parlor where we give out free tattoos all day, and we give out free haircuts to anyone that wants a haircut as well. Anyone who comes to Rolling Loud, we definitely try to cater to y'all and give you the best experience you can.
See all your favorite artists
Exactly.
and DJs.
Hit us up in the comments too. Let us know who y'all want to see.
Yeah, I want to ask you guys.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
any heads up you guys can tell people
Damn.
about this upcoming.
It's a bit too early, but we're definitely gonna bring some headliners that you haven't seen yet. Asia is still new to hip hop, and everyone we bring every year is new, and it's their first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. We just started.
So we wanna keep bringing new artists that everyone can see for the first time, and we'll mix it up as well. So or hit us up in the comments. Let us know who you want to see. I love to hear opinions.
We'll definitely take it into considerations.
For sure.
Who you want to see?
Oh, I want to see. I would say Kendrick or Drake. You know. Yeah.
Big, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna be
Yeah,
big.
Future.
Future. Yeah. Future.
Future, yeah.
And he wasn't here the first one, right?
No.
Yeah,
Any
Future.
females you want to see?
Sexy Red.
Sexy
Sexy
Red?
Red,
Yeah.
Ice Spice,
Ice
Nicki,
Spice. Yeah. Oh, who's the female artist who just won Grammy?
Dochi.
Dochi is gonna be
Dochi's
dope.
fire.
Dochi's
right now,
fire,
man.
for sure.
Yeah,
for
she
sure.
has a great live show too.
All right, so any advice for people who wanna be like you guys? You know, people
Damn.
who wanna get in this industry.
It's hard, man. You gotta be dedicated and driven. I'm not gonna lie. You have to have that mentality that you're gonna do it. You know, we're more behind the scenes, that we make things happen. We like to let our work show. I'm not here to like tell you everything. Yeah, I'm this, I'm that. Like, let us work and let our work show. I know it sounds corny, but
No, that's the.
it's
that's
I
the
know it's
key,
like a
you know?
don't give up, but like it's true, because when you
Yeah.
feel like it's not working, you just keep going.
Keep
keep pushing.
Man.
Just like all these, you know,
Like, you guys been
influencers.
doing this for 20 years, bro.
20 years, yeah, like, you know,
20
like,
years.
we love it. So,
All
don't
right,
give
so
up.
my last question,
Yeah,
and
man.
this is for myself. You know how I got the media pass, bro? I applied for that shit. I
Yeah.
didn't know anyone. Am I guaranteed to get the media pass this year?
Check, please. We good.
Hey, I
We
applied
got
for
you.
this shit, you
We'll
know.
get him a media pass.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate you guys pulling up and then,
I
you
mean-
know, meeting
got you.
people from Taiwan.
I got you.
DJ Buddah, DJ Ono, Bangkok Invaders, Heavy Hitters, Titanium, all day, every day, Rolling Loud. See you guys there.
今年 Rolling Loud 就是期待在现场看到大家。
Follow us on Instagram,
现
DJ
场两位
Buddah.
老大哥真的就是
DJ
Rolling Loud
Ono.
Thailand 的老板，好不好？Yeah, that's a wrap, bro.